can I just say one thing firstly? I love the name Eat, Sleep, Boxing, Repeat.
This is ESBR Boxing. Delighted to be joined by victorious Sajid Abid here at your call tonight. Sajid, good to speak to you as always. Nice to be doing this interview outside. It's a bit hot in there. That's my first question, really. It's hot just kind of sitting around in your call, let alone boxing. What was it like in there tonight?
And it was a struggle. I can't lie. It was one of those things where I was doing pads with my coach for about 30 seconds before the fight. I'm like, just wait. I'm fucked. It's fucking tiring. It's so hot in there. But is what it is. I'm the most critical of my performances throughout the years, and I will be for this fight. I was sloppy, and I'm not going to blame anything at all. Just accept it and move on.
Yeah. No, brilliant, good stuff. Well, good to see you tonight. I know it's been 6-7 months out of the ring. How was it in terms of against Nathan Darby, 4 rounds? Obviously, how would you describe him as an opponent, first of all?
Oh man, he moved pretty well. When we watched a few of his clips, we knew he was going to move well. He's really good at making things look messy. Which is, it's an example of a good journeyman. So we originally were supposed to fight a Kenyan who had 9 fights, 8 wins, 7 knockouts, and we prepared for that. So then in the last week, the opponent changed, and unfortunately to a southpaw, so things had to kind of switch over. But I've been fucking boxing for so long now where I shouldn't be moaning about shit like this. I get on with it. I accept it is what it is. And now, back to drawing board, move forward.
Speaking of moving forward, what do you think is going to happen next? Obviously, do you think you're going to get back in the mix for titles? You're going to have a kind of another 4 or 6 round? What do you think is going to happen next, Sajid?
Honestly speaking, the whole point of this fight was to get me back in line for titles at a new weight. I tell you something, man. Like after my last fight in December, I ballooned up to 79 kilograms, the heaviest I've ever been. But it's not like I was fat. I was in the right shape,
Yeah.
but I was big. So that was a clear sign that I fucking making 140. I can't do that shit anymore. I'm 30 now, so we're looking to move up to 147, is it? 146 or whatever, and compete for titles then. Me personally, after this performance, I'm not the most... I've been saying it for the past 5 minutes. I'm not happy with it. I'm going to speak to my trainer, see what he says, speak to Steve, see what they say, and go by them. If they throw a title in the line for the next fight, then yeah, cool, I'm down for it. If not, if they want me to do another tune-up, yeah, okay, I'm down for that as well. So I'm easy. Whatever they feel is best for me, I trust their knowledge, I trust their wisdom and experience. It's why I've been signed with Steve for almost fucking 7-8 years now. And my trainer, fantastic. So I trust what they say and go from there.
No, brilliant. There was a bit of confusion about the weight ringside on. We get kind of given a running order when we arrive, and it said middleweight, and then one of the commentators said super welterweight, and then I know you fought super lightweight previously, so it was all just confusing. So I appreciate kind of you clearing up what kind of the plans are weight wise. Final question from me, Sajid. I've always thought you're one of the busiest guys in boxing when I've spoken to you in the past in terms of the jobs that you have had, but. Inside and outside of boxing, what have you kind of been up to in the last few months? 'Cause I know you do quite a lot.
I've been up to a lot of interesting things. Like I've really taken forward my coaching side of things, and I have my own trainer to thank for that. The way that man explains boxing is fantastic, and he's made me understand boxing to a whole new level, so I can transition that into the lads that I train. I had a good bunch of them coming here watching me fight, but it was one of those things where I left my job at the surgery so I can pursue boxing in a nutshell, and I'm really, really enjoying the coaching side of things. I've got a few interesting announcements to make soon. However, I'm not saying anything until it's done and dusted, so stay tuned.
Right, well, Sajid, congratulations on the win once again. Hope to speak to you again soon.
Thank you very much, my man.
Great.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Sajid.